on Stargate SG-1.
This is a sun that Borash is orbiting.
We want to blow it up.
What the hell was that?
We're under attack. Hyperdrive's down. We're sitting ducks.
We must not allow Tammy to escape.
Tim, pull out! Mayday, mayday! We are so going in! Jack, can you hear me? So? Now what?
Less than 4 minutes before the sun begins to supernova.
Daniel, just get me the hell out of here, will ya?
Engaging hyperdrive.
Sir, where's Teal'c?
I think he's dead.
We've traveled over 4 million light years.
That's impossible.
It's going to take us 125 years to get back. It's Apophis.
And now, the conclusion.
He's arming weapons.
Shields?
Not responding. Not that they do much good anyway. That ship has weapons powerful enough to penetrate our shields at full power.
Hyperdrive?
It's not responding. The blast wave that propelled us here did some damage.
Can we communicate with them?
And say what?
I don't know, don't shoot.
Free, Lord Apophis. I am Salmac of the Tok'ra, commander of the ship.
Commander?
You want to bicker about rank now?
Apophis.
He's looking a little pissed.
We did just destroy his fleet.
He says it's time for us to die.
Wait a second. I don't know if you've checked your dashboard here, but we're both way off course.
He's saying he knows everything. He's also saying there's nothing we can do to help him. He's going to destroy us.
We surrender. What? Daniel?
Once either that or he blows us to pieces, so I'm just trying to buy us a little time here.
What'd he say?
Too late.
Previously on Stargate SG-1.
Finally, you have resumed your rightful position as my first prime.
Apophis is dead.
Gods cannot be killed.
You got his body back. Getting his mind back may not be as easy.
It is good to see you, O'Neill.
You too.
You appear to be well.
Well, forget appearances. The back's gone, the knee's shot. Forget curling. You?
I am well again.
So I hear. Welcome back.
I once again pledge to you my allegiance. And ask your forgiveness for succumbing to the will of Apophis.
Well, he did sort of have you over a barrel. You being dead and all.
It was through the power of the sarcophagus that I was forced to again believe that Apophis was my god.
Sarcophagi will do that.
Dr. Mackenzie has convinced me otherwise.
You convinced yourself, Teal'c. All I did was shine a light on something you already knew.
You know, just for fun, I'd love to hear you say it out loud.
That Apophis is a false god. That the Goa'uld are nothing more than parasites.
Yeah, that stuff.
I hope to one day restore your trust in me, O'Neill. And to return to your service, General Hammond.
What do you think? After you.
Hello, old friend.
Master Braytak, it has been too long.
So it has. Your friends of Earth took great pains in bringing me here. He is deceiving you.
Teal'c.
Shofar.
Ho! What are you doing?
If Teal'c won't hear the truth in words, he must learn of it another way. The only way left to us.
'16's coming through to set up the UAV.
It appears the inhabitants of this city lost a great battle and were destroyed long ago. There appear to be no survivors.
Oh, that's too bad. I was kind of hoping someone could help me decipher this language. No idea? Oh, no, it's very odd. This, whatever this is a completely different design than the rest of the civilization. Maybe it was here when they got here. Well, that's assuming the inhabitants were foreign to the planet. I can probably date its construction and compare it to the rest of the structures using some sort of carbon analysis. How long? For what? All of it. How long? Well, days, weeks, months, maybe, of meticulous, tedious, boring, tediousness. I mean, I can just keep working now. By lunch, at least.
Carter, any idea what this thing is yet?
No, sir, but the technology's very advanced.
So what? 2 hours?
Very advanced.
All right. Well, Teal'c and I have secured the immediate area. We're gonna check out the town.
Yes, sir.
Don't turn it on. Ah! What did I just say?
I know.
Hey, Sam, are you done with that camera yet? Sam?
Jack, get back here. Now.
We're gonna make it to the gate, but we're under fire. Teal'c's taking a hit.
2 and we're cut off, so get the hell out of here.
We can hold the gate!
Negative.
We're not leaving without you!
Carter, don't argue with me. Get reinforcements.
Sir, receiving IDC, it's SG-1.
Open the iris.
Close the iris!
Report, Major.
We were attacked by several Jaffa. Lieutenant Tyler went down covering our 6, and Colonel O'Neill went back for him.
Let's assemble a rescue team and return to the planet immediately, General Hammond.
Hold on. Who's Lieutenant Tyler?
What do you mean, who's Lieutenant Tyler? He's a member of SG-1.
What?
You assigned him yourself last month, sir.
Tyler, sir, we've been training him for weeks. This was his 3rd mission.
Major, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Cassandra? I'm not imagining it. I mean, she was here, was she not?
Yeah, for almost the entire time she was opening her presents.
Cassie!
What?
I thought you were wearing the top that Sam bought you.
Oh, well, that's like for school.
Hey, make a wish.
Yeah.
Dominic's waiting.
Fine. Invite him in. I'm sure he'd love to have a piece of birthday cake that Sam went to all the trouble to bake.
Bye.
Bring.
I'd love to meet him.
You said I could go.
Yeah, I did. After.
We're meeting a bunch of people.
You know, considering that you have not been feeling well, I think you're just lucky I'm letting you go out at all.
Fine.
You know, I could just...
She is going to have a piece of birthday cake. You stay right where you are. Coffee?
Yes, please.
They're not letting me leave yet, so... I mean, if you want to go and meet up with everybody, then...
Wait a second. Here. Happy birthday.
It's just like ones from class.
Yeah, well, you said it was pretty, so... This one's for decoration, though. I thought you could, you know, put it in your room. Sandra?
Help! What happened?
Nothing, she just fell.
She's running a temperature. What was she doing when she just fell?
I kissed her.
You kissed her?
It's her birthday, all right? Look, I'm telling you, the light just exploded and she just passed out. That's what happened.
I want to get her to the infirmary. Get the car keys. Cass? Baby? Cassie? Cassie?
Hey, thought you said this was the main entrance.
It is. We just need to find a way to open this.
I do not recognize the symbols.
It's Babylonian cuneiform. It's incredible.
What is?
Well, unlike Phoenician Ugarite cuneiform, these characters are pictograms rather than representations of unique sound symbols.
Does it say how to open the pyramid?
Ziggurat.
Huh?
You said pyramid. It's a ziggurat.
Yeah, open the door.
Well, it might not be so easy. I'm gonna have to go back to Earth for a reference.
How hard could it be?
Very. It's a dead language. I mean, I doubt anyone's even stood here for 3,000 years.
Oh, wouldn't be so sure about that.
What you got there?
Empty pack of cigarettes. They're Russian.
Previously on Stargate SG-1.
I am Omak. Our world is called Tolan. I find it unbelievable that anyone so primitive could have deciphered the gate system.
Did you say primitive?
You are, after all, the people who saved us from the Goa'uld.
Well, in that spirit, we'd like to arrange for a trade.
What would you like to trade?
Technology.
You know that is the one thing we cannot give you.
Cover!
Marine was right about you. Perhaps in time we'll meet again.
But we should not mourn the passing of our friend Omak as much as we should celebrate his existence. He helped us through one of the greatest challenges in our people's recent history. His efforts contributed to the rebirth of our great nation as it stands today. He will always be remembered.
Very nice.
Very intimate.
Counselor Omak was well aware that he had very few true friends. He was not concerned with trivial relationships. In his testament, he asked that his memorial be attended only by those whom he respected.
No offense, but what are we doing here?
He may not have shown you much warmth or affection, but I can tell you Omak had a great deal of reverence for all of you.
As do we all. Colonel O'Neill, please know that we have not dismissed what you have done over the past few years for the Tolan people.
Don't mention it. We appreciate everything you've done for us, too.
If you are referring to our policy of not sharing our technology, I think renewing such a discussion would be better suited for another time and place.
Really?
The Tolan Curia has recessed for a day of mourning out of respect for Omak. Would you consider returning tomorrow to meet with me?
Sure.
Thank you all for coming today. I look forward to seeing you again soon, Colonel. Nareem, will you show our guests to the Stargate?
Any idea what she was talking about back there?
I was as surprised as you by her invitation.
the Chancellor seems to suggest that Toll and Curia may now be willing to share its technology.
I would seriously doubt that. She merely said they wished to discuss it with you.
You think that she'd invite us back here if things were status quo?
I am not on the Curia. I really have no idea what she wishes to see you about. Have a safe trip home. Samantha, I hope I will have the chance to see you upon your return.
Sir. Nareem just handed me this.
Samantha, I'm sorry I was unable to tell you this in person. I do not know who I can trust. Before his death, Omok gave me a warning, and I believe it to be true. Earth is in grave danger.
Previously on Stargate SG-1.
What is it?
You tell me.
Under no circumstances go to P4C 970, Colonel Jack O'Neill. This looks like your handwriting.
That is my handwriting. And it's my signature.
That looks like blood, sir.
I want P4C 970 removed from the dialing computer immediately.
I wonder why you sent it. I wonder when.
Welcome back, SG-1.
Break out the fishing gear, General. Our job here is done.
I take it your mission was successful.
In a word, sir, yes.
In 2 words. Yes, sir.
Your initial report said the Volians were a simple agrarian society.
That they are?
The Volians introduced us to another race, friends of theirs.
Who, while lacking a sense of humor, make up for it in advanced technology.
They just wanted to make sure that we were trustworthy first.
Long story short, I think we just carried out our standing orders, sir.
Indeed. We may have found a race both willing and capable of defending this world against the Goa'uld.
And if that little outburst didn't convince you...
I'm convinced.
We just wrapped up several hours of talks with a guy named...
Boren.
Boren, who really lacks a sense of humor. But he wants the negotiations to move up to the state level.
Well done, people. Perhaps while I inform the President, you could prepare a mission briefing.
Yes, sir.
By the way, what do our new friends call themselves?
The Ashen, sir. They're called the Ashen.
Что случилось? Открывай, своих везем. Почему перекрыл дорогу?
Ничего особенного. Обычная проверка. Личный состав из машины, приготовить документы.
Да у меня приказ следовать до точки назначения, без остановки.
Ваш приказ изменен.
Идем. Надо позвонить на базу, связаться с начальством. Конечно.
Stargate SG-1.
I want to know who this man is.
Okay, Martin. What's this about?
Who's he?
Murray.
You stopped taking your medication, didn't you? I'm not crazy, and you're not a psychiatrist.
I'm running out of patience, and I really need to know.
What's that?
A mobile computing device. I snuck it out of Tanner's bag. It has multiple functions, see?
So you gonna drug me again?
It triggered what I later realized was a suppressed memory. I'm not just interested in outer space. I'm from outer space.
Early this morning, approximately 0230, the Kepler space probe captured this image as it passed by Mars.
What is it?
Well, sir, at first the people down at JPL thought it was an asteroid, but then they started picking up some strange energy readings. They tracked the object and realized that it was changing course and accelerating.
Asteroids don't normally do that.
No, sir. The only logical conclusion is that it's a ship.
Do we have any way of identifying it?
As a matter of fact, we do. The energy signature is consistent with the technology we've encountered before. A year ago, we found this pod buried in a field near Billings, Montana.
Martin. Oh, you mean the little guy with the pills and the glasses and... I thought his ship was destroyed.
No, he said they came down in a pod after abandoning the ship. He never said what happened to it after that.
Well, if it is his ship, we better talk to him. Because it's on a course for Earth and it'll be here in 3 days.
Then we must locate Martin Lloyd immediately.
Hurry up, Major! We need that force shield.
I'm trying, sir, but something's nullifying the electrolyte composite on the shield generator.
Try reversing the polarity.
It's not working.
What do you mean it's not working?
I mean, it's not working.
God help us.
And shroud shoe! And cut! What? That was awful. We have to do it again.
Check the gate. We are moving on. Print everything. Nice job, people. Good move.
Great job, everybody. Yeah.
Sir, if you don't mind, I've got a couple questions.
Talk fast.
Well, do you have any idea how the Goa'uld escaped from the SGC?
None whatsoever.
What about weapons? Do we know what we might be facing in there?
Not a clue. Anything else?
Sorry, sir, I'm just trying to assess the situation.
2 of my team members were chasing a Goa'uld. They've been missing 4 hours. That's the situation.
This building was the last known location of Major Corin Daniel Jackson.
All right, Elliot. Have your team secure the perimeter. Keep your channel open. Teal'c, you're with me.
Sir, we're not going in with you?
Have your team secure the perimeter. Do you understand the order?
Yes, sir.
Then do it, Lieutenant.
Grogan, Satterfield. Swing around and cover the other side of the building.
Yes, sir.
Haley, you're with me. Hold position.
They're taking fire.
Grogan, stay where you are. I mean it.
Back up. Elliot, get off the channel. I say again, we need backup.
Okay, move in. Move in. Drop your weapon, Major!
Daniel's become a Goa'uld.
She's the Goa'uld. Listen to her voice.
Major, drop that weapon!
I'm Tok'ra. Now listen carefully. Daniel has become a Goa'uld. We need to get him back to the SGC.
Lieutenant, she's already shot me once with that thing. If she shoots me again...
Stop it, Major, now!
Grogan, what the hell was that?
She was gonna shoot Dr. Jackson, Lieutenant. 2 shots from his Zach kills. That's true, but you're wrong about one thing.
She's the Tok'ra. I'm the Goa'uld.
Okay. So, we're all dead, and there's an armed Goa'uld on the loose. I got a problem with that. Anybody else got a problem with that? Think it over. Report to the ready line in 20 minutes. Dismissed. Move!
Are you being a little hard on him?
You turn that thing off.
Sorry.
And no, I wasn't being too hard on him.
Let's go.
Where's Teal'c?
I don't know, sir. He was right behind me.
Previously on Stargate SG-1.
I promise you his death will ultimately prove to be a noble sacrifice.
Sarah.
It's good to see you.
I found traces of a foreign chemical on Teal'c's uniform, and I've completed my analysis. I believe that Lieutenant Tyler, or the idea of Lieutenant Tyler, is nothing more than the chemical implant.
Apparently the one he serves has no name.
Oh, he has a name. The likes of you are simply forbidden to know it.
Your guest has arrived.
You're to be congratulated. My sources have informed me that you have managed to amass an impressive army in a relatively short amount of time.
I merely took advantage of favorable conditions.
The old order has fallen. System lords are in disarray. Opportunities exist, but only for those who are bold enough to seize them.
What are you proposing? An alliance?
No. I am offering you a position of power in exchange for your support.
Osiris serves no one. You, least of all.
You once served Isis?
She was my queen. She served me.
Interesting. Interesting that you now choose a female host. The most attractive one at that.
You waste my time.
You misunderstand. I'm not asking that you serve me. I must admit that I merely am an emissary for a much more powerful Goa'uld. One whom you once knew well.
Whom do you speak?
Anubis.
Previously on Stargate SG-1.
Every system lord in attendance will be permitted to bring one human slave. We need someone who speaks fluent Goa'uld. Someone who is not Jafar. You'll wait until all the system lords have arrived, and then you will use this. These two liquids mixed together form a most virulent poison.
All you have to do is prick him. Once. He'll believe you to be his loyal slave Jaren.
All that is left of Martuf now lives on in Lantash.
This has gone on long enough. We must determine who is responsible for these attacks.
Lieutenant? Oh my God.
Sarah's here. Sarah? You mean Osiris? Did she recognize you?
I don't know, I think so, but she didn't tip her hand, and I don't know why.
Daniel Jackson. You're a rather long way from home, aren't you?
And now, the conclusion.
What are you doing here?
Well, me right now, and nothing. Why? You have something in mind?
Insolence. Tell me what subversions you are a part of, or I will bleed you dry.
May I help you?
Who are you?
I am Lord Yu's servant. This is my master's quarters. You must have the wrong room. I've gotten lost a few times myself. These corridors all seem to look the same. If you don't mind my asking, isn't it forbidden to bring weapons to the summit?
If you speak of it again, I promise they will be your last words.
Jacob, still there?
Yeah. What happened?
Cyrus and I kind of got into it. The chemical worked.
Why didn't you just release the poison? Daniel.
Because that would have killed Sarah. There's got to be a way we can save her, right? You've taken symbiotes out of hosts without killing them before.
We'd have to get her out of there first.
So?
Daniel, there's a bigger picture here. You have to release the poison. Do it now. You know what's at stake, Daniel. No single person's life is more important. Complete your mission.
No, listen to me now. If you can't confirm my observations, then you must have the coordinates wrong, because there is definitely something up there. For the 10th time, it is in Cassiopeia. Declination 61 degrees 6 minutes, right ascension 2 hours 48 minutes. Well, that's impossible. Yes, I'm sure. Listen, Listen, I am not some crackpot phoning in a UFO here. I happen to be the co-founder of the Northern Saskatchewan County Amateur Astronomical Society, and I've been tracking this thing for 3 nights. Now, whatever it is very big, it is very close, and I am not going to shut up about this until... Never mind.
This image was generated based on satellite observations made over the last few hours. The asteroid has an irregular shape, but we've calculated its length from end to end to be approximately 137 kilometers.
I've seen this movie. It hits Paris.
Actually, sir, it'll strike somewhere in the Arctic Circle. Probably Greenland or the Barents Sea.
And nobody knows this but us? How is that possible?
Well, the asteroid was actually discovered by a civilian who's since been persuaded to keep it quiet. The reason no one else has detected it is that the object's path is highly atypical. It's a rogue well outside the plane of the solar system occupied by the planets in the asteroid belt. In fact, it's a fluke that anyone saw it at all. We got lucky.
I don't see how in any conceivable way this is lucky.
Well, if this had happened 7 or 8 years ago, there'd be nothing we could do about it. Stargate opens other options for us.
A little help from our friends?
Yes, sir.
Perhaps the Tok'ra could be of assistance.
Unfortunately, they've been on the run since the Goa'uld attacked their base at Ravana. We've already sent a message asking for their help, but so far there hadn't been any reply.
The Asgard owe us a favor.
We can contact them through the K'tau, through their Hall of Wisdom.
According to the treaty with the Goa'uld, the Asgard cannot prevent natural disasters from occurring on protected planets.
Hey, the Goa'uld tried to make the Tolan send a bomb through the Iris. Screw the treaty.
Well, one of our allies will help.
I hope you're right. Otherwise, in 11 days and 16 hours, all life on Earth will be wiped out.
My name is Katano, the once first prime of Imhotep. A false god. A false god who has died by my own hands. Now I am free. I am a free Jafar. If you have come to this place, then you wish to know freedom as I do. If you've come to hear me, then you know in your heart and in your mind that the Goa'uld are not gods. Still, I am but one warrior. Only together, we are an army of warriors.
An army has weapons! An army has food!
In time, we shall have weapons, and enough food and drink to sustain us for as long as it takes to achieve victory. Until then, we have our freedom. We have our brothers and sisters. I do not say that this will be easy. There will be sacrifice. But for each of you who dies in the name of freedom, your soul shall be sent to Cairn, the place of freedom everlasting. Until then, if you seek freedom, if you seek sanctuary, know that this place is sanctuary. This is Kelmar! I declare this world a free world for all Jafar. Let no Goa'uld challenge us. The time has come for Jafar to claim the rightful place among the stars. As warriors who live and as warriors who die, free!
What say you, Till? Is he not the means to our deliverance?
Looks like it was once an advanced civilization, sir.
No survivors.
No bodies either.
Based on the overgrowth, I'm guessing this place was destroyed a long time ago.
Faint energy readings definitely coming from here. Nothing dangerous as far as I can tell.
He's perfectly preserved. This must be some sort of tomb or crypt of some kind.
Or a science lab.
Why would you say that?
Because these energy readings I'm getting seem to be coming from her.
Previously on Stargate SG-1.
Requisition just crossed my desk requesting a C5 for a classified pickup at an NID landing site.
We demand you return the touchstone.
It's missing?
They were dressed much as you are and carried weapons like yours.
Colonel O'Neill,
What the hell, is this a joke, Mayborn?
I think you're going to want to hear what I have to offer you.
Your mission? Use whatever means necessary to acquire goods and technology that could help Earth in the battle against the Goa'uld, sir, or other unforeseen aggressors.
There's an Asgard ship descending over the base!
I'll be holding the door open so he can't go anywhere else.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm pleased to announce that you are all under arrest for high crimes against the United States and its allies. How overdue is SG-9?
Coming up on 11 hours, sir.
It's not like Major Benton. Dial P2A018. Try to establish radio contact from our end.
Sir, my mission report? Better late than never, I always say.
Chevron 1 encoded.
Yep, I always say that.
Chevron 2 encoded.
What's going on?
SG-9 was on an extended mission to reestablish diplomatic relations with P2A018.
Chevron
018. Latona.
Oh, yes.
One of several planets visited by the NID while running their off-world program. Right. Major Benton has spent several months trying to negotiate access to a defensive weapon they call the Sentinel. It's supposed to be capable of defending their entire planet.
Yeah, I read the report.
Chevron 6.
They were scheduled to return early this morning.
Chevron 71. Standing by, sir. Map relay is active.
This is Hammond. SG-9 report. Major Benton, you're overdue. Please respond.
General, sir, this is Sergeant Grogan. Major Benton was 3 days to start. Latona tried to, but the thing didn't work.
Sergeant, can you make it back to the Stargate?
Negative. There are 2 jets and reported by a staff. Over, there's no way I can get back to the Stargate. Under fire! Turn out!
Sergeant, shut it down.
Sir.
We have to get to the infirmary. Daniel's been exposed to radiation.
Have a medical team meet us on the way.
Medical team to Alpha 2. Repeat. Medical team to Alpha 2.
Colonel, what happened?
Details a little sketchy, sir.
We were not present at the time of the incident.
Don't touch me. He may still be radioactive.
Let's get him scoped down. Do we know what kind and how much?
It was a device housing an unstable radioactive variation of Naguada. We think his right hand was exposed to the equivalent of over 8 to 9 grays of neutron radiation resulting from direct contact. Full body exposure of over 7.
Oh my God.
Doctor.
It's a lethal dose, sir.
Previously on Stargate SG-1.
Whom do you serve?
Anubis.
He is dead.
That was what you assumed after you attempted to murder him.
We think his right hand was exposed to the equivalent of over 8 to 9 grays of neutron radiation resulting from direct contact. It's a lethal dose, sir.
I'm gonna miss you guys.
Yeah. You too.
Ship is Asgard. We are being hailed.
I am Thor, Supreme Commander of the Asgard Fleet. Your presence here is a violation of the Protected Planets Treaty, and you must withdraw immediately.
I don't think so.
If you do not comply, I will be forced to open fire.
Yes, I suppose you will.
You will be destroyed.
I'm the great god Osiris, and gods cannot be destroyed. You should know that.
Very well.
Enemy ship is powering weapons. Shields are holding.
The ship remains undamaged.
Our days of bowing to the Asgard are finally over.